All right, just another quick review of my Pleco racking system. I decided to make some changes when I put this racking system together. After it was all complete, I realized it was not leveled. Now, from side to side it was, but from front to back it was not. So it was driving me crazy every time I do water changes, and I realized that it was not leveled. And another thing that I didn't like about the setup here was that uh, only one of the tanks were painted, the other three were not, and I wanted some symmetry. And then, last but not least, what I noticed that when I was sitting in my chair when I'm trying to enjoy the tank, they were not at the height I wanted them at. I wanted to raise each one of these tanks up one notch, so that's what I did. So I'm taking them down and redoing it. Now, in the process of me taking these aquariums apart and moving the fish around, I saw something move in my zebra pleco tank. And I says, what is that? And I start ripping everything out, and look what I found. One baby zebra pleco. So they are producing. So I went into the other 40 gallon breeder in zebra pleco tank, and I found another baby in that tank. So now I have two baby zebra plecos. So they are starting to produce for me. So that just brought so much joy to see that, and they are doing well. So I had to grab them really quick. So now that I started rescaping and moving the tanks around, I just finished this one. This is the leopard frog tank. And the leopard frogs, they're hiding now because I just redid the scape here. But I'm really enjoying the new scape. I moved things around a little bit. Um, I moved some of the caves around. So because I'm not having any success with these guys breeding still, they're all wild caught. It's I think five males and two females. And like I said in the past, in other videos, every time a trapping attempt would take place, I would see another male jump and break it up. So I still have to get some success with these guys. And so now I'm gonna move. I finished up the scape on my L236 Super White tank, and I'm really enjoying this tank. These fish came in quite larger than what I expected from Dan fish. They're beautiful in color. A couple things that I like about these fish. I love the markings, but right now I'm enjoying the personality. It took my zebra plecos, man, over a year for those things to be sociable, to come out and to let me see them. They hid a lot. Now they don't do that as much. But these guys, right off the jump, they stay out. I just see them walk and move around the aquarium, searching for food, um, getting territory set for themselves. And I can just see them and enjoy them. That's why I enjoy them. That's why I wanted to move them out from the bottom tank and move them up to this top tank here so that I can see them. And as you see, they stay right out no matter what. Even if I have the light on, if I'm just sitting there, if I have company over, they stay right out in the front and they show their personality. And then also another thing that I like about these fish as well is that their markings are totally different. That one right there is one of my favorites. He's always out. He's like the stud male of the aquarium. But it's another one that is just as beautiful, just smaller. And I think that one may be a female because I do see her many times on the side of his cave. And so I hope that may be the case. I know they're still probably a little bit too young for breeding or anything like that, but I do enjoy these fish. So we're going to sit back just for a minute and observe their personality. They move around quite a bit, fighting for territory and setting their dominance, and they're just they have a lot of personality. So let's sit back for a minute just to observe them for a second. Let me see if I can zoom in on that female too, because I think that's what he's up there messing with her now. And I did, like I did mention before, I did throw the group of rummy nose tetras in there. just to get some dillerfish as well, and something swimming around in the tank. I got pothos in there and some Anubias in this tank as well. And I think that was a female that just jumped out and ran to the top up. I'm not sure. But like I said, I'm really enjoying this. Now back over to my zebra plecos. I actually combined all of them now. I had 2 groups of 7. I put all 14 in one tank. And just gonna see how that works for a while. I don't know if that's gonna be successful, even, you know, especially since I see now that when I had them divided, they both produced a baby for me. But we'll see. I just wanted to try the new caves that I got ordered in, and got it stacked 3 high. And so far, it seems like they all picked out their caves and their territory, and they're doing very, very well. And so like I said, they're personable now. They don't hide as much, even though they're kind of hiding now because I just set the tank up. But the males generally stay right out in front of the caves, out in the open. And so just taking a look here, yep, I do got some tetras in there as well. And that's a female hiding there, and I'm trying to zoom in. It's kind of difficult for the lighting in this tank now, but it's a ton of females, all in between the caves there, and a few males setting up territory towards the back. Get you a closer look, and then now I put the breeder box up there with the baby zebs in there, and you can see that one right there. And it's another one on the other side, and it's smaller, so I didn't put them together because it's like half that size, and I didn't want them to hurt the other. I didn't want the bigger one to hurt the little one, so I got them separated. But all of them are doing good. Plus, I wanted to be able to see them and feed them and make sure they're eating, and that everything is doing well. So thank you for watching.